Welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Jenny, and today I wanted to share with you 7 different recipes that we pull right from our prepper pantry and toss together to whip up hearty and nutritious meals. So today I wanted to share with you a few different meals that we pull from our prepper pantry and just put together to whip up super fast, easy, nutritious meals. So if you have got your canned items all stored up and you're not really sure what to do with them, there are so many different meal options, you just are not going to believe it. Today I am going to share with you 7 different meals that we just throw together for a quick 15, 20 minutes, we're eating dinner. It can be super, super fast. So I put this one together. I don't normally do these in bags, but I think if it's something that you're not used to doing, I think bags can be really handy. I had a request to do these in bags, but I normally just pull right from the pantry because I've been doing it a long time. But if you're new to cooking from the pantry and you're not sure how to get these meals together, putting them together in bags and then just grabbing them can be super simple and easy and save you time in the long run trying to figure out what to have. Or if you're going away for a few days and you want your family to make sure they've got simple, easy meals, you can throw these in bags like this and they can just pull them and they've got all the ingredients right there, which is handy and simple. The only thing, you might want to write directions on them or something like that. So let's jump in and I'll share these 7 different recipes with you. So this first recipe is really super simple and easy. You may have to add some water to adjust the consistency depending on how you like it. We like it a little thicker, but you can definitely add water if you want to thin this out a little bit. This is just a can of chicken. And I use a 16-ounce pint because that's what we keep in our pantry. But the 12-ounce can would work perfect for this, or you could even use 2 if that's what you wanted to do. 2 cans of tomato soup and a can of beans. I usually use these are small red beans, or we use kidney. You can use black beans, pinto beans, whatever beans you have, really. Any kind of plain beans in the can. And then I just add a chili seasoning mix to this to whip up a super simple meal. It only takes minutes. Everything's all cooked in the cans, so all you really have to do is warm it up. Another meal that we love to throw together from the pantry is a curried ramen. This is another really super simple and easy. I just cook my ramen noodles. I do not use the seasoning packets in here because we don't love them. And then a can of coconut milk, a can of chickpeas, a can of chicken, and a little bit of curry powder. Now you can, I put all of these in together and then you can adjust the thickness the way that you want to. I just drain my noodles out, but you can use that noodle water to thin it if you want it a little bit thinner. But really super simple. This comes together in like 7 or 8 minutes. It's really so easy to put together and it gives you just a little bit something different because we love curry and this just is such a delicious meal. This next meal is a taco soup. Super simple and easy. We use all of the liquids in the cans and then add water to adjust to the consistency that we want. And this, again, minutes to put together. It only takes a minute. You got to open the cans and dump it all together. It's that simple. A can of corn, a can of diced tomatoes. I like the petite ones. A can of rotel. Some refried beans, a can of chicken, and a can of red or black beans, and a packet of taco seasoning. Really, again, just toss it all together and you've got a super simple meal, and you can add water to make this as big a soup as you want to. This is chicken and spinach Alfredo. So easy and delicious to make. I just boil my pasta, how I always do. And in another pan, I mix my chicken, a can of spinach, and a can of Alfredo sauce. And you can just mix this up. You can add a little bit of the liquids to thin it out if you want to. You could use 2 cans of the Alfredo sauce. I just add a little bit of milk. I usually have some powdered milk mixed up in the fridge, ready to go and use for cooking. So you can just add that into there and it will thin it out enough and stretch it over a whole pound of pasta. This will feed 4 people, simple and easy. And we love chicken and spinach Alfredo. This meal is a chicken enchilada casserole. Again, super simple and easy. This can be baked in the oven as a casserole, or you can put this in, just cook your rice and add everything to a pot, make it like a skillet meal. You could do that as well, depending on how you're able to cook in an emergency, or if you don't have gas for your stove or electricity or whatever. If you had to cook it outside, this can really simply be done in just a pot and do it like a skillet meal or something like that. Or you could put it in a Dutch oven also to make it a casserole type thing. But really simple and easy. I use 1 packet of Lipton onion soup mix, a can of chicken, a can of black beans, a can of enchilada sauce, and I usually use about a half a pound of rice for my family. You could use whatever rice, how much rice you wanted, and I add the amount of water depending on how much rice I'm adding. So if I put 2 cups of rice, I'm going to put 4 cups of water. I just want to make sure that it's cooked. And you can use the juices in your cans, your chicken and your beans, to replace some of that water, so it's got more flavor. I always try to use the liquid of the chicken in my meals because it adds extra flavor and extra nutrients, and there's no sense to waste that. This next meal is just a super simple chicken and gravy. You can throw this together really, really fast. Instant potatoes. I serve it over instant potatoes. You could do it over rice, over noodles, anything like that. And a can of chicken, a can of gravy. You could use a packet of gravy or just make your own gravy, however you want to do it. I like to add peas to this because I want a little bit of vegetable in there, and I love the one-pot meals because easy cleanup and they're usually really fast to throw together. And also a can of cream of chicken soup, or if you have the cream of anything soup, you can whip up 1 batch of that and throw it in. And that's what we have been doing. I just saved a couple of these cans for videos, for visual purposes. So this is another super simple and easy. You just have to heat this stuff up and make your mashed potatoes separately and just pour it right over those potatoes, and it is delicious. And for this last meal, this is another super simple and easy. I just prepare the box macaroni and cheese. I am personally not a fan of that kind of macaroni and cheese, but my kids love it. And with the barbecue sauce, this is super good. This is just barbecued chicken macaroni and cheese. That's all it is. And it sounds really weird, but it is a great combination. I think everybody should try it. 2 boxes of mac and cheese, just cook as normal. And then I shred up my chicken while it's cooking, throw that in as soon as I have the mac and cheese put together, and then put in some barbecue sauce. And just as much as you want, you can use as little or as much as you want to make that flavor just delicious for you. And this is really super simple and easy. You could definitely add veggies to this if you wanted to, but we usually do a little something fresh on the side if we can. So go dig into your prepper pantry. You can whip up so many different meal options. And I did all chicken with all 7 of these meals, but you can definitely switch most of these out for beef or pork or whatever you like or have handy. You can really change these up And like the chicken and gravy over potatoes, if I was going to use beef, I would just use a beef type gravy with it. That's all. But that's going to give you two different meals right there, which is nice. And you can really fight food fatigue in an emergency when all you've got is your pantry. You can pull together delicious, nutritious meals and feed your family without any trouble at all. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you next time. Bye.